see the tavern. There you go. Something to drink? I'll have a water, please.
Have a Coke?
Where do you guys go?
We're from Tennessee.
I've heard a lot about you. Everybody has, I think. I'll be back. Okay.
So, this was very awkward. The tavern was so quiet that between sporadic conversations from the local farmers, you could have heard a pin drop. Everyone seemed to know each other, and we stuck out like sore thumbs, waltzing in our skinny jeans and carrying our camera set up. We were hoping Elsie would see our camera and say something along the lines of, "Oh, you must be those people who called me about the video." But, she did not acknowledge it. So, we ordered lunch and awkwardly waited on our chance to talk with her about the video. We wanted to be respectful and not interrupt her, so we waited. And waited.
Wow.
And waited. Turns out she is an extremely busy lady. She is the tavern's only employee, and she single-handedly cooked everyone's lunch. After 2 hours of stretching out lunch as long as we could, we were about to throw in the towel and hit the road. When the last lunch customer wandered out,
Yep, good. Take care.
finally giving us a chance to chat with Elsie. Do you like being known as the only resident in the smallest town in America?
It doesn't impress me any. I mean, I don't see what the big deal is. I say the only thing that I do appreciate is the fact that it opened up this area that people see there's something in Nebraska besides the I-80 going flat across the state, you know. Say they realize that we've got hills and fields and farms and people up here in the northern part. That part I like.
Paid for by Cyrus for Oregon, 21757.
Logan Laity will keep Kate Brown's extreme agenda alive. Laity lobbied for her backdoor sales tax and government-run healthcare costing $22 billion more. Vote no on Logan Laity.
Alright, I'm going to give you a full tour of the town, all while standing in the exact same spot. From what we can tell, there are 3 functioning buildings left in this town. This gray building over here is the tavern where we had lunch. This is the library that was built in honor of her husband. And this is the only other inhabitable building in the town, so my guess is that's Elsie's house. And from what we can see, the other buildings around town, be it houses or trailers or sheds, they're all in some state of disrepair.
I was about a year and a half old when my folks moved to this farm just outside of town here.
And you went from 1st to 8th grade?
Here in town. Then I went to high school in Ranch.
Did you ever leave?
Well, we went to Kansas City, and then we took some training down in Texas, and ended up, we worked for Braniff Airline in Dallas, Texas.
What brought you back here?
That's where we both want to be. Same reason I'm still here. That's what I tell people. I'm not here because I have to be. I can pack up, go anywhere I wanted to, but this is where I want to be.
Elsie met her husband Rudy when they were in elementary school in this town.
My husband and I, his family moved here. We first met, and he was in the 4th grade, and I was in the 3rd grade. Then he went into the Air Force. He was a grade ahead of me. He spent 3 years in Europe, and then when he got back, they let him go down to Offa Air Base here in Omaha. So when we were first married, we lived down there till he got discharged. Then we came back to this area.
Apparently her husband Rudy was a huge book lover and had thousands of books, but unfortunately he passed away back in 2011. And when he did, he gathered all of his books up and built his library in his honor. So this is Rudy's library.